Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we are playing a new set. We're playing Netropolis, created by, don't know if I'm pronouncing this correct, but zarepath or zarepath or whoever you are. Thank you for creating this set.
Yeah.
We'll be playing it today. And yeah, I just kind of really fell in love with this set, just kind of looking at the mechanics and the flavor of it. It's very cyberpunk-y, very futuristic stuff. As you can see, we're just kind of scrolling through a couple of the cards here, and we'll go over just a few of the mechanics. So yeah, what we're going to do in this intro video is we're just going to go over the mechanics of the set, a few cool cards, and then Abby and I both have exhibition decks that we've made ourselves.
Yeah,
and they're mostly just made of commons and uncommons and one rare each, so that way we can just get a feel for the set before we start drafting and doing sealed and whatever.
Just a little taste of the Netropolis.
Yes, exactly, before we get into the main course.
Yes.
So, what we'll do is let's first take a look at some of the mechanics, which you've probably already seen a couple of them, but the big one in the set is upload.
Oh.
So here we have Data Savant. So when Data Savant enters the battlefield, upload the top card of your library. So to upload a card, you exile it face up, and its owner may pay 2 mana to put it into his or her hand at any time he or she could cast a sorcery. So it's like drawing a card, but you got to pay a little bit more at some point to get that card in your hand. And your opponent will know what it is. So usually you don't get like a 2 mana 1/3 that just draws a card, but here you kind of get, it's kind of like drawing a card, but you got to pay a little bit more, but you can pay it down the road. It's uploaded. Yeah, you can access it whenever you want.
I'm kind of excited to see how upload will play out when we play the decks.
Yeah, definitely. It reminds me a lot of the clues from the Return to Innistrad set. So I'm very interested to see how that works out. And next, we have our next mechanic here, hack. So obviously it's cyberpunk, so we're going to be hacking things. So as you can see here with malware, choose target creature, hack. Then that creature gets -1/-1 for each card you've hacked this turn.
Well, how do you hack?
Well, let's find out. To hack, choose an opponent. He or she reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those cards into his or her graveyard.
Oh, that can be brutal.
So yeah, you basically mill your opponent. You can mill them for 1 if they reveal a land card right away, or if they maybe mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more or whatever until they reveal a land card. So I'm very interested to see because this is a very mill mechanic, how the set is kind of worked around this. Is blue-black basically going to have a mill or hacking as one of their win cons, or is it just a value kind of thing like we see here? And how many? And it says it gets -1/-1 for each card you've hacked this turn. So not necessarily just from malware, but from other hackings that you've done as well. So again, very interested to see how the hackings.
Very important to keep an eye on the wording of that.
Right, how they all come together and play together. Next mechanic is, as you've probably seen before, arm. So as you see here with Road Rebel, when Road Rebel enters the battlefield, arm it. So to arm it, you create a colorless artifact equipment token named Weapon with Equip 2, an equipped creature gets +1/+1, and attach it to this creature. And then Road Rebel attacks each turn at Fable. So yeah, this basically gets you a 2 mana 2/2 because you get the equipment automatically equipped. And then when it dies, the equipment stays around and you can attach it to other creatures.
So it's like an equipment token.
Yeah, it is an equipment token, exactly.
I've never seen that before.
I've seen them a few times. We saw them with in the villain set, I believe, when Nahiri made the equipment tokens. But that was on but again, that was on a mythic rare, and this is a common mechanic.
Yeah, this is a common mechanic.
So yeah, it kind of reminds me of modular on Arcbound Ravager.
Right.
But this is a bit more expensive because you have to pay 2 to do it, but it's much more versatile since you can equip it to any creature. So very interested to see how that works out. Another mechanic in the set is Privilege. So here we see Riot Mod Trooper. Riot Mod Trooper gets +2/+2 as long as you have more life than each opponent. So Privilege always gives you some sort of bonus as long as you have more life than each opponent. And I really like how this kind of taps into that common cyberpunk trope of like class warfare, where you have like the lower class in like the slums and the upper class living like immortality or whatever. So and one thing I do want to keep an eye on though is having more life than each opponent, how much support does that have in the set? Because gaining life isn't usually something that just happens. You need to have lifelink or cards that gain you life or something like that. So
yeah, for each opponent, that sounds like it could be a good EDH card as well, maybe.
Potentially, we probably won't be doing that, but for sure.
Yeah.
So, and then lastly, we kind of have a sub-theme of viruses. So we see as virus as a subset of auras. So we have here surveillance virus. There are viruses in all 5 colors.
Huh.
This one enchants a player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, each of his or her opponents creates a 1/1 white soldier creature token. But what kind of sets it apart and making it a virus is that when it's uploaded, create a 1/1 white soldier token. So whenever these are uploaded, they do something automatically. You don't even have to pay the 2 mana to get them out of upload and put them into your hand.
Well, yeah,
so.
I mean, that's the whole point of a virus,
Yes,
isn't it?
and speaking of upload, there's a lot of really cool little things that this set does with it. So that, like, here we have online tutor, search your library for a card and upload it, then shuffle your library. So you get any card you want, but then you have to pay 2 later to get it. Or we have things like ancestral research, where you upload the top 3 cards of your library, so it's like you're drawing 3 cards for 1 mana.
Oh, wow.
With ancestral vision or whatever.
That's
but
really good.
it is good. You still gotta pay the 2 mana, and your opponent knows what's coming, but still very nice.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites in the set, Wrath of Maud.
That is gorgeous.
Upload all creatures. So yes, the mod gets to permaban all of them.
That's amazing.
And there's also a lot of really cool little subsets in here. Like we have some multicolored cards. Escape Specimen gives other mutants you control +1/+1 in haste. So there's a little mutant sub-theme in there. And then just to show off one of my favorite cards in the set, I just smiled so hard when I saw this. We have Gunmetal Hydra, X and 2 green. Gunmetal Hydra enters the battlefield armed X times.
Oh,
so
man.
It just comes attached with like however many guns you can pay for. I just love this image of this giant Hydra with just armed out the wing.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then when it dies, you get all those things back. So
still have all the weapons.
Fantastic. Yeah. So that's just a brief look into what the set has. So what Abby and I have done is we've both kind of taken some of those themes that we talked about and we've made some exhibition decks. So what we'll be doing first is we'll be doing Hackers versus Viruses.
Ooh.
I'll be playing Hackers, and we'll take a look at that deck right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the deck that I will be playing for our exhibition match. As you can see, it's blue-black Hackers.
Ooh.
So again, what we do for these exhibition decks is we're not trying to necessarily make the strongest deck. We're just taking the themes at common and uncommon, putting them together just to get a feel for how they work together. So I took basically every common and uncommon that has hack on it in these 2 colors, put them together, and then gave a few other support cards around them, as you can see. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out because, again, I don't think there's enough support in the hack to just kind of outright mill our opponent.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see how it plays out and see if we can get enough value from hacking our opponent and seeing if there's any kind of unexpected synergies that come through. So yeah, and it should be very interesting. There's also a lot of little cool stuff, and our 1 rare is Remake, which is kind of lets us gain control of a creature based on how many cards we've hacked during the turn, and hopefully we'll be doing a lot of hacking with this deck. So
I think we will.
Let's see if the Hackers can take down the Viruses.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we are for round 1 of Hackers versus Viruses. See if we can take down those dirty things infecting our computers. This is our opening hand here. It's okay, we have 2 lands. We also have this kind of versatile counterspell here, so it could be cool to play that on turn 2. We have this guy on turn 3, kind of works well with all our kind of counterspell stuff, tempo-y stuff. Speaking of tempo-y stuff, we have this thing to get rid of any troublesome permanents. And we have this guy who's kind of just some good value, lets us upload some cards, and is just a big dude. And then we have this thing as another kind of counterspell, which we can cast from being uploaded in exile, which is kind of cool. Interested to see if that comes into play. And anyway, we won the die roll, so we're going first. And Abby, you're keeping your 7 over there?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll play our island and pass turn to you.
Okay.
So probably, unless we draw a 2-drop, we're probably just going to play our land next turn, hold this up. I really like this counterspell. It's kind of cool since, it's good in the early game, good in the late game. So.
Alright, go.
Abby played Hollow Den, which is kind of the common mana fixing of this set. Lets it become any basic land type until end of turn. So we will untap, draw, play a swamp. We drew Calculate, draw 2 cards, then upload a card from your hand. Oh, okay, so we'll go ahead and pass turn to Abby.
Okay.
So this basically, instead of usually for 3 mana you draw 2 cards, then discard a card, we get to upload the card instead. And if we, for example, upload this, then it's still in our hand. So that's a little bit of good value right there. And Abby has Soylent Soaker.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross. But while that's on the stack, I think we're going to do a moderator's discretion.
Yeah.
And we will counter it unless you pay 1.
Well, I can't do that. So
I like the flavor text on this card. Ban, kick, ban, squelch, warn, ban. We'll just go ahead and ban that. That's
No fair.
Alright, you all set?
Yep.
Okay, so we will untap, draw, and a nice land. Okay, so both of these we can play at instant speed. So I guess we'll just go ahead and pass back to Abbey.
Okay.
Depending on what she does, we'll either draw some cards and upload things, or we'll just play this guy and start getting in for some beats.
I don't know about that. Alright, let's see here.
So Abbey has...
Oy.
Archaeologist. 2 mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card and upload it, then shuffle your library. Okay, sounds good to me.
Alright. Alright, so I'm going to upload a Plains.
Plains? Sure. Okay. So you get to pay 2 mana whenever you want, whenever you can cast a sorcery and put that into your hand.
Exactly. And pass turns I go.
Alright, well, yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to flash in our Digiblade Shinobi.
Okay.
Flash and prowess, and then we will untap, draw for turn. Nice, we got a swamp. So now that we have 4 mana, we could put a creature or artifact on top. Not too interested in any of that. I think I'd rather just have access to this. So we're going to go ahead and attack with our Digiblade Shinobi.
Alright, so yeah, you could probably, if you wanted to, you could just cast a non-creature spell and kill my guy if I were to block, so I will take the 2.
Take the 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 2 down to 18.
Yep.
And we'll pass turn, keeping a couple things up here.
Alright, let's see what I can do this turn here.
So Abbey could pay, worst comes to worst, pay 2 to put this Plains into her hand. But
do I want to do that? Alright, so I'm going to tap 1.
Sure.
Tap that for a black.
Okay, so you're making Holoden into a swamp. Sure.
Yes, and tap island.
So something for 3 mana.
I am going to cast 9 Eyes Virus.
9, yes. Alright, so this is Abbey's rare. It's Enchant Player, which is probably going to be me.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep, search your library for another virus card with a different name and upload it. So you just get to find all your viruses and upload them over here.
Yes.
And when it's uploaded, you get to search your library for another virus card with a different name and upload it. But Abbey did not upload it. She's casting it. And since she's casting it, we're going to go ahead and say, access denied.
Oh, no.
We will counter that spell.
Oh, that's rough. All right.
Whew.
All right.
Dodge that bullet.
All right. I see what you're doing. And I guess might as well get some value out of this turn here, and I will come in for 2.
Alright, take 2 down to 18.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, glad we kept up mana for that counterspell. That could have been very bad if Abbey just started getting viruses every turn. Alright, so we drew this, hack, then tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards you've hacked this turn. Those creatures don't untap. Alright, so that's not too helpful right now. We could do this. We could do this. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and attack for 2 again.
Alright, I'll take it.
Alright, take 2 down to 16, and we'll pass turn, keeping up some good stuff. So depending on what Abbey does, if she does not anything great, then we're probably going to do this, just get some value, but if she does something scary, then we might do this to...
I'm always doing something scary.
That is true. You were pretty scary last turn. We got these viruses could get out of control.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw down Wellness Squad.
Wellness Squad. That's kind of ironic in a virus deck, but sure. So when Wellness Squad enters the battlefield, upload the top card of your library. Alright, go ahead. Let's put it with that Plains you got over there.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload it.
So you got Worm Virus.
Ah.
Okay, so at the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep, it deals 2 damage to him or her when it's uploaded. So when it's uploaded, which it just was, it deals 2 damage to target player. So
ooh, I like that.
You dealing it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go down to 16.
Perfect. Alright, so I guess I'll go to my tap phase.
Sure.
Get in for a 2. Might as well.
Alright, so I was thinking about using Disconnect here to maybe tap down Abbey's 2 creatures, but I just don't think that's really doing much. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and take 2 from the Archaeologist.
Sounds good.
So down to 14. We really need to just find some good stuff here, so I want to cast this.
Alright, pass turn, say go.
Alright, so during your end step, we will pay 3 to calculate.
Mm.
So we draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and then we upload a card from our hand. So I think we want this land, because we want to kind of get to this guy. That's a lot of good value there. Ooh, and then we got Remake, which is nice. The only problem is... hacking with only one thing might not get us very far, because gaining control of like this Archaeologist isn't that great. But we don't really have enough mana to, say, hack with Disconnect and then hack again with Remake. I think we'll get rid of Reprogram here. Well, we'll upload it. So we will upload Reprogram, since it just feels like the least impactful right now. So let's go ahead and untap, and then we will draw for turn. Get an island, so that's good. And let's see... Do we want to hack now? if we hack and we get 3, that would be great for us to get the wellness squad. But if we hack and we miss, then that's just so bad. We just basically discard a card for nothing. I'd feel much safer about hacking Archaeologist, but even that's not so great. But, I mean, like, what else are we going to do here? So...
It's your choice, man. Can you hack it out, or are you going to get infected?
You know what? Let's take a risk. It'll be fun.
Okay.
So, we're not doing anything else this turn anyway, so let's go ahead and cast a Remake.
All right.
So we will target Wellness Squad. So, Abby, you hack. So just take cards from the top of your library and put them in the stack red zone over here so we can see them come in. So our goal is to get 3 cards. So let's do 1. And, ooh, good. All right, so that's 1. So that's a non-land. Let's do it again.
Oh, total miss.
No, we only got 2. All right, we'll put both of those cards in your graveyard. We'll put Remake in our graveyard. And
Goodbye, Psychor.
The only good news is that our Digiblade Shinobi is now a 2/2 thanks to 3/3, so we'll go ahead and attack for 3.
Yeah, whatever, I'll take it.
Okay, down to 13.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Oh.
Man, we were so close. When I saw that Psycorp Engineer, I was so excited.
You got so greedy.
The reason I cast that is because the only other thing we could have done is either nothing and stayed back on defense, or like tap your guys with Disconnect, but that just doesn't seem that great. I'd rather use this as a finisher when we have some more power out, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
It is what it is. Alright, so this turn, why not? I'm going to drop a Soylent Soaker.
Sure, you got another one of those gross things.
Yep. And we're also going to drop an Archaeologist.
Another Archaeologist?
Yes.
So yeah, Abby has a lot of mana fixing in her deck because she's playing 5 color viruses, as you can see. She's got the red worm virus, she's got the black virus that we countered earlier, and all these other viruses in other colors.
Good, so I'm going to upload this mountain.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Coming in for attacks?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
so
boy.
Coming for 5.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No choice but to take it. This is going to hurt a little bit next turn.
Yeah, that kind of stings, doesn't it?
But what are we going to do? Alright, so let's untap draw. Got an island, so we'll go ahead and play a swamp, and we'll do what we got to do and play our Steel Gargantua.
Oh, what's that?
So when Steel Gargantua enters the battlefield, upload the top 2 cards of your library and lose 2 life. So we'll upload 1, upload 2.
Okay.
So we uploaded Data Savant, kind of just a whatever dude, and Malware, a kind of whatever removal spell. So I don't think we can attack here. We are definitely on the defensive, so we'll go ahead and pass turn back to you.
Alright, sounds good to me.
So the only good news here is now that we kind of have a bigger... Oh, we lose 2 life from that, of course. So the only good news here is now that we kind of have a bit more of an army, we might be able to out-tempo Abbey if we like disconnect a bunch of things and we get this reprogram back into our hand, and maybe we malware something. So we'll see what next turn brings, but we have a lot of options open to us.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put forth my plan for what we're going to do.
Oh boy, 6 mana.
Yeah, Titan Unit!
Just a vanilla 6 mana 6/6, but sure, that's bigger than my 5/5.
Yeah, it's bigger than your Steel Gargantua.
Sure. Alright, well, whatever.
It is what it is. So I'm past turn, so you go.
Alright, yeah, no attacks make sense. You just got a bunch of 2/2s and 3/3s. So let's untap, draw.
Getting defensive.
Play a land. We got Hacker Prodigy. Whenever it deals damage whenever it deals combat damage to a player, hack. Not too great right now. Now I'm kind of concerned about this thing. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how we're going to deal with this stuff. So I guess what we can do, I'd love to be able to cast Malware and Disconnect in the same turn, but we need 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6 just to get this in our hand, and 7, 8. That's just a little too much. So I think what we'll do is let's go ahead and cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cast Disconnect.
Okay.
So first we hack. So we hack you. So let's see how many cards we get, Abby. So let's do the same thing as before. So we get 1. Let's do it again. 2. Alright, so we'll tap Titan Unit and Wellness Squad, I guess.
Alright.
And they don't untap during your next untap.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
And is there anything else that we want to do? I guess not right this second. So we'll go ahead and attack with our Digiblade Shinobi. That's a 3/3.
Alright, yeah, I'll take that 3. That's
fine. Take 3 down to 10. And I guess 1, 2. We might as well bring one of these out of our upload and into our hand. I I think we'll take reprogram since we might need to use that to deal with Titan unit. Alright, and then we will pass turn to you.
Alright, sounds good to me.
So your Wellness Squad and Titan unit don't untap.
Okay.
So let's get those bad boys back sideways where they belong.
Alright, so I'm going to play Plains.
Okay, sounds good.
And we are going to... So I'm going to go ahead and grab this worm virus.
Oh, worm virus going into your hand from upload?
Yep, going to my hand from upload.
Oh no, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, but you have no red. Okay, so good.
Not until next turn. Okay. Alright, so let's get some value out of this turn here, and...
oh, you have something else?
Network virus.
Network virus, so many viruses. Alright, so that one comes into play. It enchants me at the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep. Each of his or her opponents may untap up to 2 lands. Alright, so you get to untap 2 lands during my upkeep.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the best.
It's not the best virus, but it's still a virus. Yeah. Alright, you all set?
Yep, all set, and pass turns I go.
Alright, this Steel Gargantua is doing some work. So anyway, we untap, upkeep, you get to untap 2 lands thanks to Network Virus.
Hey!
And then we draw. We got Digital Interrogator. When it enters the battlefield, target player puts the top 4 cards of his or her library to his or her graveyard. I mean, just being a 4/4 is pretty good at this point. But we do need to deal with this thing, since that's going to be a problem. So if we, for example, do this, then 4 mana takes care of this. We still have 3 mana left over. We could not do much else. I mean, we could play like Hacker Prodigy, but who really cares about that? I think maybe we just have to get down this Digital Interrogator and play Hacker Prodigy. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Digital Interrogator.
Okay.
So when it enters the battlefield, you put the top 4 cards into your graveyard. So let's take a look at what's going to go to graveyard. We got this thing, we got Toxic Thing, another virus, and a Swamp. Okay.
Boo!
And then after that, we'll go ahead and play Hacker Prodigy just as a 2/1. And I don't think we can attack here. If we attack with the Steel Gargantuan, then Abbey on the Crackback has the 6/6 that we'll have to chump block. Actually, yeah, I guess we can attack here. Alright, so we'll attack with our Steel Gargantuan.
Alright, I'll take 5.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 5. Ooh, this is getting close.
I'm a gambling woman.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
So I think this is fine. So yeah, these guys untap again, so we probably have to chump block there, and we'll have to put the 4/4 on the 3/3, 2/2 on the 2/2. Yeah, I think it's safe-ish, unless Abbey has something crazy, so see what happens.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tap Holoden for a red mana.
Alright, so it turns into a mountain, so you got to pay 1 to do that.
Yep.
Alright, so you have a red in your mana pool.
Yep, and tap the rest of these guys here.
2, 3, 4, 5 for Worm Virus. Alright, go ahead and throw that my way.
Get that bad boy out while you are tapped out.
Yep, that's kind of bad when I'm at 7. Oh boy.
And I'm thinking here, do I want to... Alright, so it's not worth an attack at this point, but
yeah,
we do have the Worm Virus now.
If you hit me with the Titan unit, then I can just hit you back with the 5/5 and the 4/4. This guy's keeping those back for you.
Yeah, so. So like that, man, your creatures are doing some work for you. Alright, so there you go.
That's what they do. Alright, so I will untap, upkeep. I take 2 damage from Worm Virus. Boom, boom.
Baha.
You untap 2 lands from Network Virus.
Yes.
I draw for turn. Mask Prowler, when it dies, hack. Not super great right now. I wish that would have just got a land, but if we do this on Titan units, and then if we attack with everything... Alright, actually, since we drew a creature this turn, I think this works out for us, because we can play Chump Blocker. I mean, we gotta do something anyway. This Worm Virus is gonna kill us, so... Let's go ahead and pay 4 mana for Reprogram. So we will put the Titan unit on top of your library.
Oh, okay.
Put target creature or artifact. How about creature and artifact?
Yeah, I mean, it's both, so...
Alright, so that's gone, and then we will go to combat, and we will attack with all of our guys.
Alright, so let's do... Alright, so I gotta do something about this. This is pretty aggressive.
And Digiblade Shinobi is a 3/3, so...
3/3, got it. Alright, so how we're gonna do this is we're gonna go here...
Alright, blocking Wellness Squad 3/3 on the 2/1.
Yep, and we're just gonna straight block directly across the board, and we'll take 3.
Alright, so it's kind of the expected blocks, except no block here, so you're gonna take 3,
yep.
Go down to 2. Okay, so my Hacker Prodigy dies, did not deal damage to anything, nothing happens, and then your Soylent Soaker and not oncologist, arcologist dies. Okay, and then it looks like we're dead on the Crackback, but we have Mask Prowlers,
right.
2/1 Chump Blocker.
Okay.
So then we'll go ahead and pass turn. Crossing our fingers. So the goal here is we chump block the 3/3. We take 2 damage, and then we're down to 1 life, but then we can kill Abbey on the crackback. Oh man, we'll see what happens.
Oh man, this is tough.
And we know she's drawing the Titan unit for her turn, so she's not going to have like burn spell or anything if she didn't have it before.
Yeah, obviously. That was what you did to me last turn was pretty good. So yeah, we are going to play the Titan unit.
Okay.
Alright, so...
I think I got you here.
Yeah, I think you've got me, but we're going to play it out anyways.
Okay, so you're attacking with the 3/3 and the 2/2. We do have to make the bad block here of chump blocking, or else we die to the worm virus if we took 3. So is that what happens?
Yeah.
Alright, so I take 2 from the Archaeologist.
Yes, Archaeologist.
Mask Prowler dies, so that means you hack. So reveal cards, if you would please. Oh, great. Nice job. Alright, put that in your graveyard. And that's it, I think.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
Untap, upkeep, take 2, down to 1 from the virus, draw for our turn, it's a swamp, great, we attack with everyone. Oh yeah, you untap the lands from the virus, and are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead, that's pretty good.
Wow, the hackers defeated the viruses. Nicely done.
Yes, very well done.
So that was interesting for the first game. The hacking did not seem very interesting. I like the upload.
Yeah, upload's pretty interesting.
But let's see how it works in game 2.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, here we are for round 2 of Hackers versus Viruses. I had to mulligan. First hand wasn't very good, but this hand's much better. It has 3 lands. It has a 2-drop, Data Savant, 3-drop with Black Hat. Get to sacrifice creatures and hack. He gets buffed every time we hack a creature card. And we have Disconnect again, which is whatever. And for our Scry, we have Calculate, and I think I'm going to keep that on top, since I was pretty impressed with it last game. And Abby, you did not mulligan, and you're going first?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, Holoden, say go.
Good old Holoden.
Yep.
Alright, so we will untap draw, and we got Calculate, of course, play a swamp, and pass turn.
Okay.
So hopefully we can out-tempo Abby a bit with our Black Hat and Data Savant, but before she gets her big stuff and her viruses going, we'll see what we can do, since once she gets those viruses down, there's not much we can do about them.
I'll call this Archaeologist.
There's the Archaeologist. So you're going to search for a land, put it into play?
Yeah.
Upload it?
Alright, so I'm going to search for Mountain, and go ahead and put that in my upload pile.
Alright.
And say go.
Alright, so we will untap draw, got an island, and we will play Data Savant. So when it enters the battlefield, we upload the top card. We get a Hacker Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Go ahead, pass turn.
Alright.
Again, we have all this hacking stuff, and I kind of felt this when I was putting the deck together, but I'm just not really feeling a ton of synergies between them. I wish that there was more way to pile them on top of each other, so that way Disconnect could get bigger, for instance, or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Toxic Leper.
Toxic Leper, sure. Maybe she got a virus or something.
Maybe.
All right. Yep. Fair enough. All set?
Yep, I'm all set. I'm not going to attack into that Data Savant.
2/2 attacking into 1/3 doesn't really make a ton of sense.
I know what it is.
So we drew Access Denial. Okay, fair enough. But for 3 mana, we're just going to go ahead and get our Black Hat down there.
Okay.
So we get to sacrifice a creature to hack, and whenever we have a creature, we get +1/+1. So go ahead.
All right.
We don't even have a ton of really expendable creatures here. There wasn't really a ton of way to make creature tokens or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this time the viruses will get us. Hackers are not quite up to snuff.
I don't know, man. It does seem pretty crazy. But let's see here. So you're tapped out. Do I want to come all in? Is the thing. While you're tapped out again.
You might as well. I mean, if you want, you can put the pressure on me.
Yeah, let's put the pressure on.
Well, I can't even sacrifice anything with the Black Hat, so.
Yeah, let's put the pressure on.
Yikes. All right, so this is where we have to kind of make the choice. Are we going to play defensive, or are we going to try and get offensive? I mean, we do have this Disconnect, which is a tempo card, but I just don't think we're going to win the tempo game here, honestly. So I think we got to make some blocks. So I think we'll block the 2/1 with our 1/3. And we'll block the 2/2 with our 2/2. So everybody trades?
So everybody trades.
Alright. And nothing happens when anything dies.
Nope.
Alright. Let's hope she doesn't have a follow-up.
Hope all you want.
Oh no.
I do have a follow-up.
Oh god. This thing is so good.
Oh, it's beastly.
I mean, Giant Spider's a 4-mana 2/4 reach, but this is just a 3/4 reach. Because being an artifact is kind of a drawback, but not incredibly. Oh boy. Alright, so we have 4 mana now. We could pay 2, get this in our hand and play it, but that doesn't even seem that good. We have Disconnect, which can tap at least one thing. I think we're just going to have to take this turn off just to either do this or this. So go ahead, Abby.
Sure, no problem.
I'm not happy about it, but our other alternative is, again, uploading this and then playing it. Not so great. Or just doing this. That just seems awful. So I think we just need some more options.
Okay, so we'll throw in a soaker.
Sure. Soaking. Everything's soaking here with your salts or stilt strider and soylent soaker. And
archaeologist.
Oh, another archaeologist. So you're going to get all your colors over here.
Hey, that's the name of the game right here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab an island. Put it in the
little upload area.
Upload area, yeah.
Coming in for 3?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and neither of these spells really felt worth
striding that silt.
Countering, so I'm still going to stick to the calculate plan. So.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so during your end step, 1, 2, 3, we will calculate.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards, and then upload a card. Yeah, we'll just get rid of... We'll upload a swamp, I guess, since we have a lot of land. This is not looking good. Untap draw. Moderator's discretion. Okay, again, more counterspells. Those are great when we have creatures out dealing damage, but when we're on the back end, they are not worth very much. I guess we just need to try and buy some time with disconnect. I mean, again, what are we going to do? Get Hacker Prodigy out? That just seems terrible. So we'll go ahead and pass to you.
All right.
And during your upkeep, we have something to do.
Okay.
So during your upkeep, we'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll cast disconnect. So we'll hack you. So let's hack.
Okay. So 1.
All right, that's 1. Good. There's a virus too. Nice getting that out of the deck.
2.
2. All right, so we get to tap 2. So we'll tap Stilt Strider and Soylent Soaker.
All right.
And then they don't untap during your next untap.
Oh, rude!
So that way Abby can't use this thing for mana this turn.
Rude!
Oh, we're just struggling to stay alive here, though. I mean, yeah, it's rude and whatever, but if we're not putting pressure on you, just tapping down your guys temporarily really isn't that important. And you have a mana anyway, so...
Yeah, so we're going to tap this for red.
Sure. Oh, no, is it the virus?
Of course it is.
All right, yep.
Because you don't have any mana left to...
Giving us worms.
Yeah, giving you the worms.
All right, you coming in for 2?
Yeah, you're getting that beats.
All right, so take 2 down to 15.
Yeah, then go ahead, say go.
All right, we need to draw something good here. Untap, upkeep, take 2, draw, and we get a swamp. Great. Okay, well, let's put our swamp over here. And I guess we'll put Hacker Prodigy into our hand from upload, since that still gives us access to these. And yeah, let's go ahead. Do we want to play it? No, we can't do that. I was thinking maybe we want to play this. I mean, we kind of have to, right? I mean, what else are we going to do? I mean, we still have access to this as a counterspell, so yeah, let's play Hacker Prodigy.
Okay.
And we'll pass turn.
Right.
So I would like to keep up both counterspells, but we have to do something, or else we're going to just die. And also, Assault Strider and Soylent Soaker should be tapped.
That's right.
Disconnect, thank you.
Yep, they were disconnected. You're right.
But anyway, we still have this counterspell, so it's not as catch-all, but hopefully it'll catch whatever Abby tries to do this turn.
Okay, alright, so yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need to do anything, really, because I don't want your Hacker Prodigy to get through, so...
Okay, so you're just staying back? Nothing?
Yeah, why would I want you to hack me?
Alright, good. Well, that's what I like to hear. So maybe Abby didn't have anything to... Oh yeah, take 2 during your upkeep. Was so excited that you didn't do anything. Ooh, and we drew a decent one. So... we have more counterspells. Yeah, well, I mean, what else we can do? Let's attack with our Prodigy.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Alright, so they kill each other?
Yep.
Alright, and then during our second main, we'll pay 6 mana, and we'll cast Steel Gargantua.
Ah, of course.
So we lose 2 life, and upload 2 cards. So we got Data Dig. We'll pass turn to you as to take a look at these cards. Data Dig lets us scry a bunch, depending on how much we hack, then draw, and Remake again, which is either amazing or terrible.
Depending on how you look at it.
Yes.
Alright, so we got here... Got that Gargantuan out. But...
no, what do you have? 4 mana.
We got the Wellness Squad.
Wellness Squad. Alright, so upload the top card of your library.
Right, so let's upload this bad boy. What do we got? A forest.
Forest. Alright, well, whatever. Right. Our 5/5 is actually good at keeping back your big guys for now. So.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we can't really do nothing here. Go ahead.
Alright, so I think we have a plan here. So untap, upkeep.
I think you have a plan.
Take 2. Oh, this worm virus. If it just wasn't for that, if we had a little bit more time. Alright, so let's play a swamp. And let's see here. So what I'd like to do is Data Dig, hack, then Remake, and hack and get one of Abby's big things. I think, we can spin the wheel and Remake. Next turn we're going to be at 5. Abby's at 20. Do we just have to spin the wheel on remake and hope for the best?
Do it!
Because if we get 3 and can get her Stilt Strider, then I think we're in really good shape. But if we go down to 5, because if we upload this and upload this, the next turn we can do both, and we have a better chance of hacking the Stilt Strider. But then we're going to be at 5 life, and Abbey might have something else that she can do. Oh boy. Alright, we're taking the chance.
Yeah, spin the wheel.
Oh god. Alright, so we're going to first pay, I gotta get excited, but we're going to pay 2 mana, put remake into our hand, and then we will go ahead and cast it, targeting Stilt Strider.
Okay.
So Abbey, go ahead and hack!
Alright.
Fingers crossed. Non-land, non-land.
Alright.
1 non-land.
Oh! It was worth the gamble.
Man, this remake is just killing me. I think it should be you hack and then gain control of a creature opponent controls instead of because you have to declare your targets when you cast a spell. So barf. Yep, I think that's the end of us. But we'll go ahead and pass to you.
Oh no, not looking good for you.
Not looking good for the hackers this time.
So you have an island. I'm gonna move my upload pile just because it's. I'm gonna put my uploads on top of each other.
Okay, so that way we don't lose too much of our screen. Sure.
Yeah. All right. So all my upload lands are on top of each other right here.
Sure.
Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna come for beats.
Yep. Here it comes. The punishment.
Here
Oh, everyone.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we're gonna block the Strider. Take 4.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strider down, but we still have this worm virus that's gonna kill us.
Yeah, that worm vice is doing work over there.
Yeah, seriously.
All
Let's
right.
hope that's it. Anything else, or?
You sound so sad.
Well, I bet everything on. Oh, of course, Titan unit 6/6.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I bet everything on this remake working, and it just didn't. So untap, upkeep, take 2, draw. Can we win this turn? Manual override, hack, then counter a spell. No, there's nothing that we can. I mean, we can upload data dig and then cast it, but then we're going to be basically tapped out. So yeah, we're just dead here. So we concede to the viruses this round. All right, let's see if we can hack them again in round 3.
Yeah.
All right, here we are for the 3rd and final round of hackers versus viruses. We don't have a stellar opening hand here. We're a little land heavy, but at least we have both our colors. We have 1-drop Neural Drive, which lets us upload a card and then sack it to mill 3. Unfortunately, milling doesn't really count toward our hacking, but whatever. We have Mask Prowler on 2 and then Black Hat on 3, so we have a decent curve of 1, 2, 3. So whatever. We're on the play, so that helps. And Abbey, you're keeping your 7?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's play Island and Neural Drive. So let's go
right.
ahead and upload the top card of our library. You got an Island. Great. Go ahead.
Yeah, gets 1 island out of your hand.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the upload ability. Having it seems very powerful, but having to pay the 2 mana is quite a cost, as we've been seeing. All right, so untap, draw, and we got reprogram. Sure. Let's go ahead and play our 2-drop of Mask Prowler and pass turn to you.
All right.
So being on the play with our like tempo-y, hacky, milly-ish deck is certainly better, since we have things like reprogram that let us take advantage of the tempo. But our college is so good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's something.
Forest, that's an interesting choice. All right.
It is.
Well, at least you're not getting a mountain. That means there's no worm viruses in our near future.
So you go.
All right, untap, draw. We got a swamp. So do we want to attack with Mask Prowler? And not too interested in that just yet. So let's play an island, and we'll play Black Hat, and then we will pass turn.
Right.
So the reason we didn't really want to trade there is because we want to get a little bit more value out of our hack, and if we can hack and then get our Black Hat bigger, then maybe that would, either get us in for at least more damage, or it might make Abbey not want to block, or it might trade or something. So
yeah, you know what it is.
We are getting a little flooded here. We have 3 lands, 2 lands, and 1 land, so we need to start drawing some good stuff.
Toxic Leper.
Toxic Leper, 2/1 Death Touch, yep. Ugh, that's kind of bad.
Going for beats?
Sure, we will take 2.
Okay. Pass turn to go.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. Abbey coming in for beats is interesting. Us drawing a swamp is also interesting.
That's not interesting at all.
And by interesting, I mean horrendously not interesting. So I think, yeah, let's just do this. We're going to reprogram on your Toxic Leper.
No!
So put that on top of your library.
Oh, it's so evil.
So then we get to attack with Mask Prowler and Black Hat for 4. Do you take 4?
Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pass turn. So we're just doing that in there to get in for some damage while we can, kind of make Abbey skip her next draw steps, and she has to draw the Leper again.
Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so yeah, I guess we will...
And again, I just don't see us getting a ton more use of it unless we get into the late game, but we have nothing but lands, so...
We'll bring back the Leper.
Sure.
Okay, and then I will, on the crackback, I'll get in for 2.
Sure. Take 2 down to 16.
Mm-hmm. So I go.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. Oh my god, seriously, is this how it ends? By getting flooded? Flooded with islands. Well, I mean, we're not going to win by staying back, so let's go ahead and attack with both of our guys.
Okay, so let's see here. So you have mana open to sack to Black Hat if you wanted to.
Yeah, your guy has Death Touch though, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Whatever, let's do this.
So you blocking one of them?
Yeah.
Alright. Blocking
the one that gets fat, obviously.
Black Hat, yeah. And I just don't think there's any reason to do anything, so you take 2.
Yeah.
Alright, take 2 down to 14. These guys trade off. And I guess we'll end the turn. And this neural drive, I mean, I put it in the deck because like hacking seemed to have a lot of the mill theme, but this doesn't really seem to be doing much. Again, I wish that the hacking counted just milled cards. Whenever you mill a creature card, he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That would be a little bit more synergistic, I feel.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play Ideal Citizen.
Ideal Citizen. Oh, alright, so you're going to put that on my guy?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I will attach it to him. Alright, so he is Defender, so now he can't attack, and he's an artifact. He's an artifact anyway, though, so...
Yeah. So
get in for 2?
Yeah. Yeah, go in for beats, why not?
Alright, down to 14.
Yeah, second main.
You have more stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's get this soaker down.
Oh, these awful soakers.
Ah, what are you doing over there? You got full mana open.
I have literally nothing.
You picking your butt?
Okay, I wish. I'll play a land, cast for 2, Cyber Courier. Not much. When it dies, we each upload a card, but whatever, and pass turn.
Hey.
I'm just not seeing a good opportunity to really sack this neural drive. I'm waiting for some sort of synergy or something, but it doesn't seem to really be working out.
Okay, so we seem to be doing pretty okay here. So we're going to go ahead and put down the Stilt Strider.
Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, it is really good. Let's see here. So you have 2, you could block. Yeah, might as well just pass turn, so go.
Sure, yeah. Because, I mean, I can just block with the 2/1.
Yeah.
Not so grateful. Oh, come on. Alright, Island. And go ahead.
You doing okay over there?
Yeah, we got all the land and nothing to do, and you have everything to do and not much land.
I mean, I got some stuff to do.
Man, what are these hackers doing? They're like hacking inside of a kid's swim pool or something.
Right?
Getting so flooded.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take my upload card.
Did you get that forest?
You
Sure.
get that forest in my hand. We're going to play it.
Alright, sure.
Which is good. So yeah, we're not really doing much here apart from this. So we're gonna come in for beats, might as well.
Alright.
Alright, so come with the Strider and the Archaeologist.
Well, I guess we will double block the Strider.
Okay.
Since, and we just have to hope that Abbey doesn't have a trick here.
Okay, so I'm gonna 2-for-1 you?
Yep, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, take 2.
Alright, so we will take 2 from the Archaeologist. We get rid of these guys. And I mean, our Mask Prowler wasn't really doing much, so let's put that Ideal Citizen in your graveyard.
Got
and
it.
then when the Cyber Courier dies, we both upload the top card of our libraries. So let's both upload a card. At least I got that island out of there.
Urban Sprawl, alright.
Urban Sprawl, sure. Let's see mana fix a bit. Oh, and you can cast it from exile as long as it's uploaded just for its normal mana cost. You could cast it right now if you want.
Hey, wow, yeah, let's do that.
When you go to your main phase.
Yes, for a second. Main phase.
Okay.
Here we go. Soil Soaker, Urban Sprawl.
Sure. So
Search for basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Sure.
So let's see. I don't know what color we should be going here. I might as well. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and silly as it might seem, we're gonna go for plains.
Ooh, double white. I think I know what that means.
Oh, do you?
Alright, so let's put this Urban Sprawl away and let's hope we
best turn
draw
to go.
anything that's not a land. Untap, draw. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Go.
Alright.
So we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands and uploaded 2.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
We should have used this neural drive on ourselves to mill our lands, but knowing our luck, we would have probably milled our only non-land cards that we ever drew. Alright, what's this for 5?
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do Surveillance Virus.
Oh god. So at the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, each of his or opponents creates a 1/1 white soldier.
Hey, there you go.
Alright, thank you very much. You attacking for 3?
Yeah, of course. Coming on in for the beats.
Well, I don't know how we can come back from this one, but we're gonna fight the good fight as hackers.
Yeah, you're hackers, man. You can try it.
Alright, all set.
There you go.
So untap upkeep, you get a 1/1 soldier.
Hey, make a token.
And there he is, alright. So
Hey.
we will draw our card. Hey, it's a thing. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and end the turn.
Oh, wow, that's rough.
So again, this malware would be real nice if it counted just milled cards, because then we could power it up with neural drive, but it doesn't. It only counts hacked cards.
I'm coming for 4.
So, coming for 4, yeah, I mean, we might as well do this. So we will malware, and we will target, I guess, just the biggest one, the 2/2.
Okay.
So hack, if you would, Abby.
Oh, sure.
Let's see if we can get 2. All right. So we got 1 non-land, and...
Why is it always a forest?
I don't know, but all that matters, those go to your graveyard, and your archaeologist gets -2/-2 from malware.
Alright, so our archaeologist dies.
And then we take 2.
Take 2. Alright, so go to second main.
Yep. What other horrors do you have in store for us?
The usual.
Oh, God. Should have saved the malware and tried to hack you for 6.
Nah, no problem.
Alright, during our upkeep, you get another soldier.
Hey, what's up?
Let's draw for our turn. We got New Golem. Kind of just a 4-mana 3/4 artifact, which is actually not bad. Had we drawn him a little bit earlier, maybe it could have helped us, but might be a little late. Alright, pass turn to you.
Alright.
I think we're in trouble here because Abbey can attack with everything, and we have to chump block the Titan unit. She gets in for 3. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Alright, so actually we're going to start by coming in for beats.
Yep, with everyone.
Everybody.
And of course we have to chump block here, else we're just dead, and we take 3.
Yep.
Alright, New Golem down. It was nice knowing you.
Tried real hard.
Tried real hard.
You know what it is. Alright, so we are going to...
Man, these viruses are just too much. They're taking over.
Well, have another one. League virus.
League virus. So at the beginning of Jinfla's upkeep, here she puts the top 3 cards. Oh, you're going to mill all of our non-land cards.
Oh, yes. I am just going to get real brutal with that.
All right, so,
yes. So, nope. One more thing.
Seriously?
Yeah. Put another soaker down. Why not?
Of course.
Man. Super soaker.
Well, we got you game 1. I thought that this was going to be a close match, but I guess not. So upkeep, we mill 3.
Hey, man. Viruses build resistance.
We mill an island, a swamp, and a disconnect. Wow, those are 3 bad cards. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Might get a fight out of this.
You get another soldier.
Hey.
We draw for turn, and we swamp. So yeah, we're just dead here because we have absolutely nothing, and Abbey can attack us for 1,000,000. So what would we have drawn next turn? Turf killing, sure, whatever.
Turf killing.
Wow, we got wrecked. We got so wrecked. So
you did. You did. The viruses. I was really afraid when we started.
I think what it came down to is, one, our deck is kind of like a tempo-y deck, and if we don't kind of get out from the head start or kind of come back with Steel Gargantua or whatever, we just stand no chance of winning.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened, is your viruses just kind of took over, and your ramp was just really good against us.
That's just what they're for, man.
But the second thing is just, I was just kind of unimpressed with Hack. It just didn't really do much. I mean, it milled you a little bit, and it kind of got rid of a few viruses here or there.
And though, to be fair, I mean, I don't know if this is a software thing or what, but to be fair, though, every time you hacked me, like this, the second card was a land. It was always a forest, you know. I don't know if that's a software thing.
I think there was a time I hacked you and I just got 1 land, so I don't think that had anything to do with it. But I think I was just, even if we'd hacked you for more, all that would have done is like turn our like malware into a slightly better removal spell, or like remake into almost a mind control or something. That still wouldn't have been that great, even if I could have just hacked for as much as I wanted. So anyway, that's just something to keep in mind for when we draft and sealed. But Abby and I will be back with another exhibition next time, and that time it will be the Privileged Ones versus Cyber Warriors.
Well, see you next time.
See you then.